Hello guys, take a look at this beautiful Isolde mat. In this video I want to show you exactly how I've made this Isolde mat, and I want to get you some more informations about the Yu-Gi-Oh card Isolde and what the story behind this card. The story about Tristan and Isolde is an European medieval legend around the Knights of the Round Table. That's why Isolde is made for the Noble Knights archetype. So I guess the first question I have to answer is who of those two girls shown on the Yu-Gi-Oh card is actually Isolde, and the even more confusing answer is both of them are Isolde. I will explain this later, but first let's talk about Tristan. No, I don't mean Joey's dumb friend. I'm actually talking about this guy. Tristan was a knight of the Round Table. That's why there's also a Yu-Gi-Oh card in the Noble Knights archetype that's named Tristan, and he also has the characteristic harp. Alright, Tristan was the son of the king Rivellon. His father got killed by the Irish lord Morold. So Tristan swore loyalty to another lord named Marquis. With his help he could defeat the murderer of his father and kill him. Then Tristan started to travel and went to Ireland. There he met Isolde, which actually was the daughter of his father's murderer and the princess of Ireland. He fell in love with her and wanted to marry her, but then she found out that he killed her father. So Tristan went back to England and became the king of his father's old kingdom, and he also married Isolde of the White Hands, an English noblewoman. So this is the explanation about the two Isolde on the Yu-Gi-Oh card. The right one is the Princess of Ireland and actually Tristan's real love, and the other one is Isolde of the White Hands, which is Tristan's wife. Years later, Tristan got wounded by a poisoned blade and was slowly dying. Then he remembered about his true love Isolde from Ireland, who had special healing powers. So he sent for her and also said that if she would come with the next ship, she should use a white sail so he could see from far away that she was coming. Isolde of Ireland immediately went to England with her boat and put on the white sails. But Tristan's wife Isolde of the White Hands heard about this and was jealous. So when the ship arrived and Tristan, who was barely alive, asked his wife about the color of the sail, she told him that they were black sails. That's why Tristan lost all his hopes and died. A few minutes later, Isolde of Ireland arrived, saw Tristan's dead body, and her pain was so big that she killed herself by pushing Tristan's sword into her body. Alright, that's it about the tragic story about Tristan and Isolde. Would you have thought that there was such a big backstory behind this link to generic warrior turbo card? I also have to compliment Konami or whoever made this artwork of Isolde. The artist really studied the backstory and drew so much little details. For example, the black and the white sail behind the two Isolde, the holy grail that Isolde of Ireland is holding, or her ermine coat that she's wearing, which shows that she's part of a royal family. A really nice artwork, but unfortunately I couldn't find the artwork in the internet with a big enough resolution so I could make a playmat out of it. So I had to make it by myself. Alright, luckily I found this really cool picture of an OCG, or I think it's a Korean Link Reigns mat, which we never had here in Europe. And yeah, I found this in the internet and I thought I really want to have this mat, but it did cost like $280, so this was no not an option for me to just buy this mat. So I think I want to have this mat, so I had to make it by myself. Yeah, I just started by just overdrawing the lines, the line work, and for Isolde number one. Um, then I made Isolde number two, Isolde of the White Hands, and also the background. Um, this this alone was so much work. I nearly spent like 10 hours only. Well, not 10 hours, maybe 5 hours only for the line work. Um, then I colored the first Isolde. This was also another 3 hours, or no, even more, I guess, 3 to 4 or 5 hours. And then also the other. So I colored her pretty fast because just those are just a gray tone, so that was not that hard. And then I also made the background. This was pretty hard to do. All the leaves right here was so much work, and also the snow wasn't that easy to create. And yeah, and then after that I made my own zones, and I also added the Yu-Gi-Oh and the Konami logo, so that this would look like a real mat. Yeah, that's how I made the mat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. And the next day I will upload actually a deck profile with Isolde and Gokis. And also a Guard Dragon Crusadia deck is upcoming and a Salamangreat. Stay tuned guys. See ya.